Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be an exciting one. I'm actually a little nervous because 24 hours and mom life and trying to read and only one camera battery. We'll see how this goes. So as you saw by the title, today's video is going to be a 24-hour reading vlog, and I'm gonna add mom edition because I feel like, one, you don't see a lot of mom booktubers, I think, that I've seen, and then two, I got 3 kids, like my life still has to go on. So I want to jump right into this video because, like I said, I only got one camera battery because I cannot find the other one. So, and I always feel like my camera dies really fast, so the struggle might be real. So I want to just hop right into today's video, give you guys an idea of what this is gonna look like, and yeah, just start reading. Right? Okay, so here's my idea. Because I am a mom, I think that I'm going to keep the time going the whole time to do an exact 24 hours, because if I stop every time, it might take a couple days, which technically isn't a problem either. I don't know. I'm gonna try to like feel it out to see what I want to do, but I definitely want it to be mainly reading for 24 hours. But again, I'm a mom. I have 2 kids here at home. I have one at school that I have to go pick up. Even now it's 9:22 in the morning, and you know, I had to make breakfast, get everybody ready, take my son to school, get myself ready, and here we are. So if I can read all day today and, you know, till 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, I think that would be like a good, I don't know, I just want to read more than one book. That's all I know, which I'm already cheating a little bit because I am currently reading Gothicana, and just no words, okay? I only have this much left, which, let me see, I have 22. I think there's about 30 chapters in here. I think there's 30, so I have about like 10 chapters left in here. Probably a little bit less because it's like the epilogue. It's 29 chapters, and then I think there's like an epilogue and a bonus epilogue. So, but I've also like been annotating this because, guys, I'm just gonna give you a quick review of this book so far. Like, for me, so me and my book bestie are reading this together, and for her, she didn't feel it. She gave it 3 stars. She already finished it. But for me, because I'm annotating, it's taking me a little longer, 5 stars. Like, I don't even know what she's talking about, but I just love, I'm smiling, I'm giggling, I'm like kicking my feet up and kikiing because I just love it. It's giving Wednesday vibes. It's giving obviously like dark gothic vibes, but like broody, morally gray male character. I just love the angst, the tension, everything. And then even for her, she says there's no plot, and I can see how, also, mind you, she's reading 2 books at once, that she's enjoying the other one better, so I think that swayed her decision. But I do think there is a plot. I think that the moral of it is that there's people going missing at this castle, or, you know, the school, and no one knows why. Every 5 years someone goes missing or someone's dying, and no one's understanding why. And our main character, Corvina, I don't know why I couldn't think of her name, Corvina, is experiencing all of this for the first time, and she's starting to see things. She hears voices, and it's just getting a little creepy. It just gives a little bit of mystery vibes, and I love it personally. So I'm gonna finish that before I ramble on for too long. I'm gonna finish that, and my idea was I wanted to read at least maybe 2 other books in this video. I don't know if I will. I will really want to try to. So I tried to pick out some shorter reads. My thing is I am a mood reader, so it's kind of hard to pick books. So I gave myself a small selection to choose from because I want to get like, I'm reading a dark romance now. I would like to get like a rom-com, like just different genres. I don't want to read like all dark romance. So what I decided was I'm gonna give myself a like baby TBR for this video. So what I picked out was Done and Dusted as like a spicy rom-com. I don't know if I want to do How Does It Feel, that new like book that's everywhere, the Infatuated Faye series, because that's also like spicy. I don't know if it's dark romance. I don't know. And then what was the other one? Oh, I have a dark I don't know if it's dark romance, but it's a suspense romance. It's called Hurt for Me by Heather Levy. So we'll see what happens after I finish each book. So that's gonna be that, because if not, this video will be super long. So I'm gonna try to keep it short. We're gonna go ahead and try to jump in and finish Gathagana, because I like want to get all the different covers of this book, because I'm loving it. I really am loving it. Guys, I have no words. First of all, I can't believe I sat in this chair this whole time and read it. Okay, I paused the clock because I feel like I'm going to talk about this for a little bit. And maybe I should keep it going. I don't know. Again, we're just going with the flow here. I felt like I wanted to pause it. So that was 2 hours and, oh no, 2 hours flat. So, oh, guys. First of all, 5 stars. 5 stars, and I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna give context. 6 stars. My first 6-star given ever. Ever. And I thought about this because I actually thought about it last night when I was reading, and I'm like, this is gonna be my first 6-star. But then I'm like, man, Exodus from Ravenhood had everything. Like, I sobbed, I laughed, I cried. It was everything. And that was a 5-star read, so how can I not give that 6 stars? So I would say like that's up there too. But this was just a different experience for me. What made me already connected from the very beginning was the author's note. And I think that for me, I just was like, wow, I'm gonna relate to this so much, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. But Runix wrote in her author's note that she wrote in her acknowledgments, she's like that this is very different from anything she's ever written before, but it's also the story that's like closest to her heart. And she said a lot of the scenery, experiences, and rules of Renmore were inspired by her own experiences, because she did go to a boarding school that was said haunted. So she says, for example, when I moved into my room, I was told the girl who had been in my bed previously had died, and rumors that she haunted the building. There's certain things I experienced in my time that can't really be explained, and this book kind of just gave her like closure to what she experienced. So for me, just kind of something about myself, fun fact, right? So when I was 17, I think, was it 16 or 17? I don't remember, maybe when I was 16. When I was 16 or 17, I myself went to a school similar to this. So I think reading that author's note just made me like, wow, I'm gonna like feel like I'm just gonna be able to just be immersed into the story, because the school I went to was a school that you lived at, and it was not in the same state as where I lived. So I left the state that I lived in and went to this state and went to live at this school where, you know, you live there till you're done with school. And oh my goodness, and the school that I went to was said to be haunted because the land that it was built on was I guess like back in the day it used to be like an insane asylum. So rumors like there was a water mill thingy, like I don't know what it's called, I can't think, a water tower, and there would be rumors like, you know, back in the day then there was a woman who climbed up there, I think she was pregnant, and she jumped off the water tower. Or like say in the dorm that I slept in, the hallway I was in, they would say like you could hear 2 little kids running around in the middle of the night, because it was just back in the day they didn't have medicine, so they used to like torture them and hurt them. And the basketball court used to be like the pool, so people drowned, and it was crazy. So I just felt like so relatable to the story, because I felt like I was there. And like even just the grave site in this Gothicana, there's a grave site like in the woods somewhere, and that's how my school was. Like there was nothing around, like we were in the middle of nowhere, just surrounded by woods, a school building built over an asylum, and then the only thing that was next to us was a freaking graveyard, and it was like a military graveyard. So it was just everything for me. Like this is a special, like I hold this book special to my heart. I want to get like every version of this book. I want it. Like this book is so special to me now, and I think that's why so you know, it's definitely like subjective and in my opinion, but for me I felt so connected to the story that yeah, like when in the beginning, in the first like 30 pages, she meets her roommate and like they click right away and they become best friends. And honestly, that's how me and my roommate were at our school. Like usually there's 4 girls in a room, and in our room it was like we never had any roommates. It was literally just me and her, and like day 1 we clicked, like that was my girl. And our room was haunted. Like I remember one time we were, I don't know, we were just hanging out, and then there used to be this robe. There was like a hook and there was this robe there, and I remember one time the robe was just like swaying back and forth, and we freaked out. Like again, I just can't say enough how much I love this story. Like I'm gonna stop because I need some time to process. I think that's why I stopped the clock, is because I needed some time to process this, because this is just such a like special book. So much happened at the end, so much got like you know, unfolded, then the epilogue, the bonus epilogue, everything. It was just so special, and I just really enjoyed it. Like I want to get a shelf just for this. 5 stars, 6 stars, and yeah, I don't know what I'm in the mood for right now, but it's about time to make my kids some lunch. So I stopped the clock. I'm gonna make lunch, kind of figure out if I like want to read Done and Dusted yet, or like try to do a sad read. I don't know, because I feel like that might have put me in a book slump. Like nothing will compare. Guys, I annotated the crap out of this book, and I think that's like the first book I actually really annotated a lot. So oh my gosh, my heart, I need a moment. So I think my plan is that I'm gonna try to move smart and make lunch, and while I'm making lunch, I'm going to put my camera battery to charge. It's still full, but like, you know, we're just gonna play it safe. So I'm gonna put my battery to charge and make lunch, figure out what we're gonna read next, and then we'll continue. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we are back. We're in my bed now because I'm not about to sit in that chair and read all day. So I decided to run my time while I ate because I just felt like it should end up being a what I could read in 24 hours mom edition. And that would make more sense because if I try to do 24 hours, we'll be here for a few days. So I ate, and then I've been sitting here trying to decorate my Kindle because I've had this bag. I feel like I showed you guys in maybe my last video, and really cute and all, but I'm tired. I want something new. I want something new. I don't have this little sticky bottom. I don't know what to put in it. Okay, I think I have an idea. Let's see how this looks. Alright, this is how it's looking. It's covering one of them, but like, you get the point. So we've got enemies to lovers, Morley Gray is my favorite color, married, still collecting book boyfriends, Court of Smut and Wingspan, villain lover, and then if only reading burn calories. I think that's gonna be, okay, anyways, so now that that's done, let's get back to reading. So I think I'm gonna choose, because I literally could not choose because I was stuck on Gothic Anna, but I think I'm gonna choose Done and Dusted because that's a different vibe from what I just finished reading, which was the dark romance. So yeah, I'm gonna read Done and Dusted. I'm excited. I hear good things about this. I haven't read something like, I haven't read a rom-com in a while, I think. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I fly through this and I can squeeze in one more book. This one says that the female main character, her name is Emmy, and Emmy has ADHD. Sis, we're connected. So I love that. I didn't know that at all. You don't hear anybody talking about that. So I love that. Okay guys, I am back with an update because quite frankly the whole day has gone by. Your girl has had dinner and I am tired. I finished Done and Dusted just right now because I want to go take a shower and like get ready for bed, but I'm like, I need to finish this before that because if I fall asleep, I just need to be done with this book. So I never read a book so fast in my life because this challenge has me like trying to squeeze in books, but I did really enjoy the story. Honestly, I like off the rip, I'm like, my favorite character is Emmy's best friend, Teddy, I think her name is. Because my brain's fried, I can't remember, but Teddy was just so funny. Like her character was, she's just such a good friend, and then like she was just witty and like a smart ass, and I just love that for her. Like I want more of her. And of course Luke is like giving the feels, so we love that. But I love the storyline. I love how they put in like her ADHD and how she dealt with it, and how her Luke and Teddy and her family, like everyone just understood her. I don't know, it was a great story. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely different than like my normal dark-ish reads, so it was still spicy and I did enjoy that. It didn't really get spicy until like 60. I mean, obviously it's kind of like slow burn too, because they don't really like, nothing really happens between them till like 60% of the way in, so that's kind of when the spice kicks in. But nothing crazy. Like it wasn't, anyways, it was good. It was good. It was giving what it needed to give for a spicy rom-com. Okay guys, we're back. I am showered. This is what I look like. at the end of my day, okay? So I'm really tired, so I'm gonna try to read as much as I can. I just found a book because I was looking for like a saddish book. I hear this is really sad and it floating around. Yeah, I found it and I thought it was perfect because it was less than 300 pages, like 270 something or 290 something, and I think that's perfect. So I am gonna start this and hop into bed because I'm tired and just film until kind of I fall asleep, and then we'll pick it up tomorrow. Hopefully we could finish it within our 24 hours, and that's it. Good morning, everyone. It is officially the next day. Super tired. I have about an hour left. So I'm currently reading The Fabric of Our Souls. I'm only about 25% in, so I'm probably not going to finish in this video, but I'm going to finish this today probably because it's a short read. Yeah, I tried to wake up this morning and read some, and I did, but your girl is super tired from last night. I stood up and I started this last night, and so yeah, I don't know, I'm just really tired. Mom life and 24-hour challenges is like does not mix. So I'm gonna jump right in and just finish this book real quick so we can wrap up this video and chit chat about my thoughts about this book. So yeah, let's get reading. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm gonna stop. I just finished. I'm only 55% of the way in. I don't know if you can see on chapter 21. I just looked at my timer and I have 3 minutes left. So I figured I'd stop it before I start another chapter and I have to stop in the middle of the chapter. So this book is really sad. I think that it's just really sad. I saw a lot of people say that they cry in the book, and I can see that because it is like a lot of trauma. And it's just about I mean, they're in like a mental rehabilitation facility for just people that want to hurt themselves, and that's just sad. Like, I don't know how we're gonna get a happy story out of that, but I mean, they have happy moments. Our main character, Wen, is put in this facility and she becomes friends with Liam and Langston, and they're like a little trio. And they all just have sad stories of like why they wanted to hurt themselves and like the trauma they went through. And I think that is like the happy part of the story. And then of course like the love interest. It is like the book has spicy scenes, and I didn't know that there was spice in this book, so that was like a nice surprise to get in there. But yeah, it's just really sad because you're like learning their stories and like what traumas they deal with and what like how they process things in their head that make them want to hurt themselves. So again, it's just like a really sad story. I don't know, and I'm only halfway, so I'm sure like the ending, I hear the ending is really sad, so I'm really nervous about that. Hopefully in my like February reading wrap up I will dive into like how it ended, being that I started it here. Maybe we could chat about it there at the end. Yeah, so this was our 24-hour reading challenge. I feel like I did pretty good. I wanted to read 3 books. Again, you know, we started with Gothic Anna and I finished that, and then we read Done and Dusted and Fabric of Our Souls. So I didn't get to complete 2 books, but I feel like I did pretty good, right? I'm gonna give myself credit where it's due because I can only read so much with 3 little kids and in and out the house all the time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading challenge. Hopefully we can try this again sometime. Maybe we can do like literally 24 hours of reading and stopping the clock when I have to stop reading to see how long it takes me. I don't know. If you guys are interested in that, you comment that down below and let me know. But yeah, that's gonna be our video for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and just keep hanging with me as our channel grows, hopefully. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.